Who is this? He's just... What a stiff man. He's got to learn how to loosen up. Okay, maybe maybe not so much loosen up, but... That's what I love in this game, as well as in many JRPGs. There is a good amount of character development, especially with Lloyd. Especially with Lloyd. You guys will see a lot of that as we continue on with the story of this game. What's that avaricious old geezer's problem? Oh my! What is it, Professor? I can't believe you know the word avaricious! Professor, and you used it properly too! That's fantastic! You don't have to praise me that much. But it's a miracle! You're making me blush. Lloyd, she's making fun of you. Shut up! Lloyd, as you guys can tell already, Lloyd's not the brightest 17-year-old out there. Yeah, I think he's 17 years old. He's not the brightest 17-year-older out there, but he is such a lovable dude. As Rain was saying in the first skit that... No, not the first skit. The second skit that we watched, back at Akanesia Peak, by the way, new skill learned, Lloyd's motives are always honest and pure. His thoughts are always honest and pure. And that's what I love about Lloyd, you know? Just like with the past few skits that we've watched, sure, he may be impulsive. Many times he may let his anger get the better of him, but he definitely grows a lot in this game, as you guys will see. And he becomes one of, if not my favorite character ever in the Tales of series. So anyway, we need to head to Palma Costa. That Spiritua statue can wait, that Book of Regeneration can wait, because what's most important is making sure that the people of Palma Costa are A-okay. So I will be right back. Say, Colette, has your sense of taste changed lately? I mean, you started eating even those green peppers you hated so much. Oh yeah, they just don't taste so bitter anymore. You've acquired an adult sense of taste. Maybe. But you aren't eating as much as you used to either. That's great that you've become less picky, but you still need to make sure to eat. Yeah, thanks, but I'm okay, so don't worry. I'll admit, okay, I'll admit that sometimes I am like Colette, where I don't eat enough, just like how lately apparently she hasn't been eating enough either. And how she used to be picky with foods, there was a time when I was pretty picky with foods. Lately I've been a lot more open to the kind of foods that I'm willing to try. So that's good. It's not good to be too picky about your foods, you know? How about you guys? I'm interested. We don't usually do a comment of the day, but our question of the day kind of segment, but let's call this the question of the day just for fun, just to make something a little bit different here. How about you guys? Would you guys consider yourselves to be picky eaters? And what is your favorite food? What is your favorite dish? Sure, a bit of an odd question for a Tales of Symphonia Let's Play, I know. Maybe instead you guys are going to leave comments making fun of this question of the day segment, but seriously, what is your guys' favorite food, and would you guys consider yourselves to be picky eaters? Gotta run, gotta move quick. We've gotta make our way to Palma Costa. Make sure that the people of Palma Costa are okay. Well, the music is very peaceful. It's definitely not music that screams, "Designs are invading! Designs are invading!" Definitely up. There you go. That's more appropriate music for the situation. Our current predicament, my goodness.
Out of the way! Lord Magnius approaches.
That's the lady whom we bought the Palma potion from, my goodness. Who is this? He's just... What a stiff man. He's got to learn how to loosen up. Okay, maybe not so much loosen up, but... maybe he's actually gotta chill. I think it's the opposite. This guy's gotta chill. Poor dude. Think about it, he just killed that man.
Of the great Lord Magnius and refused to provide us with supplies.
Oh, wow. You guys are so butthurt over it, my goodness.
We have been granted orders to carry out this woman's execution.
Damn it. Why isn't the city militia doing anything to stop this? Most of them are out on training exercises.
Wait a second. Okay, sidetracking. Isn't that the same dude that was at the Tower of Salvation that was jealous of our hairstyle, of Lloyd's hairstyle, you know what I mean?
Science must have waited for this opportunity. Slimy jerks. Mom!
Oh, just in time.
Stop right there, woman. If you interfere, we'll make you suffer in ways that will leave you begging for death.
You think Governor General Dorr will let you get away with this?
Door? Don't get your hopes up, woman.
No!
Oh my goodness. This is not the kind of guy that you want to be throwing little rocks at, dude. Pebbles. Oh, with the demon fang. Lloyd the Defender.
Lloyd, stop. Do you want to turn this city into the next Iselia?
It's not the same. This city doesn't have a non-aggression treaty with the Desians. How can we go on a quest to regenerate the world if we can't even save the people standing right in front of us?
There you go. So now Lloyd is using his head a little bit more.
Lloyd's right.
Again, I don't think that he's stupid, but at least he's acting a little bit more rationally. Now, not all that rationally, considering he just attacked this Lord Magnius person, but still, more rationally than he has been.
Boy with the X-Sphere.
Lloyd is apparently someone that is pretty popular in the hearts and the minds of the Desians. In their hearts, Lloyd is someone who is well known. How touching. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. My goodness. With the fireball. Oh, but Genius comes in with the defense.
Amateurs.
Yeah, boy.
Damn it! You worthless idiots! Enough of this!
Now he's just kind of tossing worthless insults at us. How immature, Lord Magnius. You so-called Lord Magnius.
What the?
Ouch. Ouch! She still landed on her face. I still think that's painful. Still,
Let us respect the wish.
I'm sure that most people would prefer landing on the stone ground on their faces
Chosen.
rather than being hung and having their entrails burst out of their bodies.
The Chosen herself has come to save us.
Do you all realize what you're doing? If you defy the Desians, this city may be attacked just like Iselia.
That's right. And I know full well what I'm doing. I won't repeat the same mistake again. I'll destroy them all. The entire ranch!
That
That's
rage.
insanity.
They're only after Colette and me anyway. And besides, we have the Chosen on our side. The savior who will regenerate the world. Right, Colette?
Yep. I'm going to fight for everyone's sake.
Oh, Lady Colette, the great Chosen of Mana.
I give up. You're all hopeless. But I'll help since I'd be worried about you otherwise.
Professor Sage, thanks.
Damned little! Enough of this crap! I'm leaving them to you. Get rid of them!
How is he doing that? How does he just teleport like that away from Palma Costa? Okay, at this point on, at this point in the game anyway, we're not so terrified of these designs. Sure, they might be purple instead of having the usual brown outfits. Of course, difference in color means difference in rank, so these guys are supposed to be stronger. But still, as you can see, they're not all that difficult. Ooh, actually, this magician was doing a pretty good job at guarding. And, oh man, whacking Genus into the air like that. So we've got two of them down now. All of them are down. Exactly. Exactly, Lloyd. Say it again. Can you say it again, Lloyd?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Thank you. Yeah. These guys picked the wrong guys to mess with. And back to Serenity.
Thank you so much for saving my mom. I don't know what I would have done if they'd murdered my mom as well. As well?
My husband volunteered in Governor General Dor's army and was killed in a battle against the Desians. And my mother was taken to the ranch.
It was Grandma that originally founded our shop. We have to protect it. Not just for ourselves, but also for Grandma's sake. For when she returns. I'm sorry, but I'd better get going soon. It's almost time for the next Asgard pilgrimage.
Asgard pilgrimage?
I work at the Church of Martel Travel Agency, but it's not like I believe in Martel or anything.
Chocolat, how can you say such a thing?
I know. I'm grateful for the Chosen, but Martel didn't protect Dad or Grandma, even this time. It wasn't Martel, but the Chosen and her companions that saved Mom. How can anyone believe in a goddess that sleeps while we suffer?
I understand, but I still think Martel exists.
You think?
I'm sure of it. She exists inside you and me.
Well, if the Chosen says so, then I'll at least try to believe.
Are there really people that want to go on a trip right after what just happened here?
That's a pretty good point.
It's after events like this that both those with and without faith feel the need to go on a journey in search of salvation.
And Kratos also making a pretty good point.
Thank you all very much.
So I'd like to point out the fact, by the way, that Chocolat's mother is named how do you even pronounce it? Let me talk to her again. Oh, it doesn't show her name. It was like Coco or something like that. Another reference to like chocolate, you know, obviously chocolat. It's like a fancy way of saying chocolate. It's like I'd like a Hershey chocolat, please. A Hershey chocolat. You gotta say it like that with such I don't know. Anyway, we were making bank, by the way, guys. I cut a lot of the battles out, but because I spent so much time level grinding, we are making bank right now, so that's good. Although I will not be buying any Palma Potion. What does it even do? It says protects against physical ailments, but reduces attacks by 20%. No, that's not worth it right now in my book. That is definitely not worth it. During my previous playthroughs of this game, I don't think that I ever actually bought any Palma Potion to use in battle. The only time I can ever think of buying Palma Potion was to give to that fake Chosen group, you know, but after that, it never even crossed my mind to try out Palma Potion myself. Those fakes are totally copying us. Speak of the devil, that's who we're talking about right now, Lloyd. I suppose that would make their ignoble leader Lloyd. Yeah, he's just like him. And that girl would be Colette, and the magic user would be me. Oh, then that one who looks like a big ape is Genis? No, it's gotta be Kratos. Kratos looking a little bit concerned. He remains quiet during this conversation, but I know what he's thinking. Genis, you're trash. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me, please. I'm sure that's exactly what is going through Kratos' mind right now. Anyway, this would be a good point, a good place to end the episode for today, while I go ahead and save the game right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like and that big red subscribe button, as it really helps support the channel. So stay tuned, there is more Tales of Symphonia on the way. But before we leave, it would be good to take a look at one more skit. Those Desians! Why do they do such horrible things? But I'm glad nothing really bad happened to Coco or the city. Guys, as things stand now, do you think they'll attack Palma Costa again? Yeah, I've been thinking about that myself. If this turns into another Iselia... You knew that when you saved... How do you even pronounce that? It may sound heartless, but we must focus on the journey of regeneration. Did I make another mistake? Palma Costa has a militia. Even if we had not fought, surely it would have been only a matter of time before... I couldn't even finish it. Okay, that time I really was not given enough time to finish that. You know what? Maybe that's a sign that for the rest of this episode I just won't say anything. How's that? Just leave it to these guys. You guys like that? You guys like the voiceless skits? Not gonna lie, that's one thing that I wish they had done with this game. I wish that they would have had voices for the English dub of this game. In future Tales of games, they did. They did it in Tales of Graces, they did it in Tales of Xillia, and with the latest installment of the Tales of franchise, with Tales of Zestiria as well, and it adds so much color and so much flavor to the game. But, interesting fact before we log off for today, the Japanese dub of this game does have fully voice-acted skits. So that's kind of why I wonder, why didn't they do that for this port? You know, for the English dub anyway. But that's alright. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia. But until then, you guys take care.